I was 17, and I was in the company of a young man who, no romantic affiliations at all, but he was just a good lad who came to youth club. And my mother, he had been bombed out of Chelsea, so he was a London boy, really, and came to Leighton Buzzard to live with relatives, having been made homeless. Now, he was a good lad, and he used to live at our house quite a lot. I think my mother fed him a lot of the time because he didn't seem to get over much food where he was lodging. Anyway, Mum said to me on the day before VE Day, and that we knew we were going to have a day's holiday, and Mum said, "What shall we do?" And I said, "Oh, no idea really." And she said, "Oh, well, don't worry, George will turn up." We knew he would, and he did. And of course, George, being a London boy, wanted to go back to London. And I fancied going to London for a day with him, but my mother didn't think that two 17-year-olds should be going on their own because it might be too crowded and, very overwhelming, really. So in the end, we agreed that she came too. So the three of us set off on a train from Leighton Buzzard at about 8:30 in the morning, and we got to Euston Station. And then, of course, there were buses very few and far between, but thousands of people everywhere. So we came out of Euston Station and we turned right and we walked along Euston Road until we came to Tottenham Court Road, where we turned left. And we kept pursuing this well-trodden route to get us to the part of London which was always known as Royal London, which really meant Whitehall, the Mall, Trafalgar Square, and all that part of London with the parks on either side, some of which, of course, had been dug up to grow vegetables during the war. But we got to the Mall, having walked all the way. We got there by about midday, and there were, it seemed like millions of people, and everybody was singing and dancing, and some people had got the odd musical instrument to play, whether it was a harmonica or a piano accordion. It was just so lively and so lovely and so friendly. Of course, you hadn't got any food and you hadn't got any drink because there wasn't any. I mean, rations were very tight. We were having to feed not only our own population, but we were having to feed all the German POWs as well. And so we hadn't got any food. But the hours seemed to slip by quite quickly. If you weren't doing the Lambeth Walk, you were doing the Okie Kokie, or you were just singing, or you were almost moved along with the crowd. You didn't necessarily go exactly where you wanted to go. But we stuck this out for several hours, and then of course you begin to feel tired, and you think, oh, we've got to walk all the way back to Euston Station again. So eventually we set off for home, and I kept cheering the other two up by saying, well, when we get to Euston Station, we'll get a cup of tea. I knew the station very well, and there was the Great Hall there, which was a wonderful place. And inside the Great Hall, there were different sort of little shops on either side, and there was always what we called the posh restaurant, where you could go and get an expensive meal, although the menu wasn't very interesting because everything was so rationed. But there was also a cheap tea room where you could get a cup of tea for twopence. So we eventually got to Euston Station, and we got to the tea room, and we asked for tea, and the lady said, I'm very sorry, I haven't got any tea. Well, she had got tea, but she said, I haven't got a single cup and saucer left. Everybody who has bought a cup of tea has wandered off with the cup, and there must be cups all over the station, but they don't bring them back. she said, if you can go and find a cup and bring it back, I can give you a cup of tea. So we went looking for cups and couldn't find any. And then I remembered that I knew where there was a tap, and we went and looked round this tap, and there was a 1 pint beer mug. Now, it was the standard imperial measurement of 1 pint, and it had got George VI on it. So I knew what it was all about. So I took this back to the lady in the tea room, and she washed it, and she filled it up with cold water, and we drank this between us. And then we asked her if she would fill it up again for us, and we took it onto the train with us. We were terribly tired, but we eventually got a train to Leighton Buzzard, and as we were getting out, my mother spotted this beer mug and said to me, "Aren't you going to take this with you?" And I sort of said, yes, I suppose. Anyway, I did. I brought it home, and it went into my mother's sideboard after we'd cleaned it up, and it stayed in that sideboard till I got married about 7 years later. And when I got married and moved out and took my bits and pieces with me, my mother gave me the beer mug and said, "You can take this as well." So I did. And to this day, that beer mug is still in my sideboard.